Hello and welcome back to Myriad Caves with Brian. We are where we left off last time, which was Moonlit Miasma. We'd found a little area that had like some kind of levitation thing that might actually lead to a wool, but it said it was going to kill us or something like that. So I don't feel like going there right now. So instead, I think we'll try to do more of Moonlit Miasma. However, it just occurred to me that I have a number of things that I should drop off in my ender chests. I'll be right back. Inventory is now slightly better. I see a creeper out there, but let's go ahead. Let's have another potion of swiftness and potion of strength to make us super fast and super strong. And let's get the health potion on the bar. Let's plan not to do as much ender pearling and instead, hey creeper, and instead plan to be kind of traveling more along the bottom of the area this time, because last time I kind of like went around the top a bit. And so let's see what we can find. Okay, got some water over here, but I can move quickly through the water thanks to the depth strider on the boots. It's very dark in this area. Looks like there's like some spider webs and like caves over there. I'm not too happy about the spider webs because I don't have a sword to chop through the spider webs right now, and so I think I'm not going to head over in that direction right at the moment. Instead, what I would like to do... Alright, skeleton sounded like he just fell out of the trees, and normally skeletons wouldn't spawn in the trees, but it was the case in the previous episode that we discovered a skeleton spawner kind of up inside the trees, and so that makes me wonder... I'm not hearing any more skeletons right now, though. And maybe could have spawned on top of the mushroom. That seems more plausible, because I would have heard more skeletons already. I think if there was actually a skeleton spawner. The baby zombie seems to be in the water. Oh, hello. And there is a chest over here. So I would like to check that out. Ooh, more soul sand. I would also like to gather some more of that, just because it'll help me grow the netherwort a little bit faster. So let me actually take a moment, even if I'm being snuck up on by baby zombies, to grab some more netherwort. I'm going to add a little bit of light over here. There are some... What is this? This seems like a trap or a burial mound or just something to get our attention for some reason. Or maybe we'll learn that we're supposed to put something on top of this. I'm not sure. I was coming over here because I saw these same things that seem to be markers telling you where to go. The little tunnel that I started the episode in. That, oops, hey baby zombie. I guess speed still works like while you're swimming underwater with Depth Strider, because it seems like I'm moving really fast. Although I guess there's also a field of view increase. I'm sorry that it's so dark here in the water. And okay, that zombie's gonna go after the skeleton. But it seems like the skeleton managed to get him instead. So we'll go ahead and kill these guys off. I don't need to stake just yet. This should be safe. And wow, it's just like blocks and things. I'll take them because those are nice to have. I really don't need the arrows at this point. I really kind of don't need any of this stuff. This is kind of a weak chest to be something that's coming kind of after Forlorn Legacy. I guess maybe you might need the blocks if you didn't have Depth Strider and wanted to... That's just a skeleton arrow. It looked like a torch underwater or something. And wanted to get across the water here really easily. I wonder... I mean, it just seems like the type of thing that there would be something here, right? Some of these are cracked, but I think it's just random. I'm not sure what this is. So I guess let's head up the waterfall next. Oh, actually, there's some light behind the waterfall over here. You see this? Yes, so let's check out what's in here. Once again, really scared of these 3x3 hallways that look like they could hold traps. Last time I dug underneath and there wasn't anything. I'm gonna just top off my health and be ready to react, hopefully. I'm actually running a little low on torches. I guess there's light in the sea. Grab! Grab, 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 grab. I heard about this happening to someone else on the forum thread, that they got teleported and it got stuck in the ground. So I think I'm supposed to be like higher up or something. I have no idea. Usually when there's a teleportation glitch in Minecraft, like it accidentally teleports your player like below where they're supposed to be. So I imagine if I dig upwards, I think this is supposed to be one of Render's quote-unquote seamless teleporters. There's nothing seamless in Minecraft. And if you're going to have the player build rails and things throughout the map, I'm afraid that I'm like outside the map here. Let me go back to the exact coordinates that it teleported me. So I got teleported here. Let me try digging around. Oh, here. Okay, so I think it was supposed to teleport me here. So it's possible also that Render just had the coordinates wrong, or in MC edit. Oops. All right, so this brought me back. Okay, that one brought me back safely. That's where I came from. So the idea is you're walking down this hallway, and in a blink, all of a sudden you're walking down a different hallway, is the idea behind Render's seamless teleporters. This time it worked. I don't know. In any case, this appears to be the continuation. Oh, is there going to be a shortcut, maybe? Let's see what this is all about. You love nifty shortcuts, don't you? I like them better when they work. Just in case it's a TNT kind of thing. Oh, it's not a TNT kind of thing. Where is this going to bring me? Whoa! It's the monument! Alright, I will admit, I did not see that coming. Wow. Okay. There's the newest beefy bunch. The mushrooms. These are half slabs that I can't put torchlight on, and I don't need torchlight on here because we are in a mushroom biome, but I just don't like the darkness. And so I'm going to do this just so that I have some light. I thought about getting rid of all of the lava that's kind of here in the monument area so that I never had to worry about accidentally walking off the edge and falling in the lava. I still have a minute of my speed and things or whatever. But I haven't chosen to do that because, I don't know, it's more exciting to always be on the edge of death. Okay, I really did not foresee another kind of like shortcut to the monument. And I do wonder, Render, like if someone like happened to just like decide they wanted to build their base like out hovering over here, and then you press the button for the shortcut, will just like erase their base and all their chests and replace it with half slabs. It's very dangerous to just kind of like overwrite blocks like this. Anyway, actually my inventory is pretty full. Why don't I manage my inventory? I'll get some more potions. We'll head back to, what's it called? Miasma? Moonlit Miasma? Man, I built a rail line all the way over. I guess it's still, I'm still grateful to have this because it still takes like 10 minutes to get there by rail or something. So it's better to have this. All right, let me get settled. While I'm back home, I just wanted to grab an item frame and put this brick that was in a trapped chest that almost killed me with the TNT. I want to put it in an item frame, so it's just here at the base to remind me not to take too many risks, because that definitely could have killed me. It was very dangerous. And while I'm at the base and I have some levels, I was just looking through my books. I think I'll combine 2 efficiency 2s into an efficiency 3. Unfortunately, that just used up that anvil, but I do have another, and at this point I have plenty of iron. And then I've got an efficiency 3 and another efficiency 3 book, and so I'll combine those into an efficiency 4. And that will be useful to have on hand, potentially in the future. Coming back now to Moonlit Miasma, I went ahead and healed up my pick by using some experience bottles. But let's have another dose of both speed and strength. And I think I'll have the instant health on the bar. I got some more torches. And it looks like there was something, oops, darn it, something up at the top of this waterfall. I hear a zombie up here. Right now he's the only baddie. Oh, okay, there's a creeper as well. Fortunately, I have Depth Strider, and so I can just kind of run through the middle of the river. Any guys who try to, like, chase me... Ooh, wow, there's, like, a big castle over here. You see that? I like the redstone torches so that I can actually see it in the distance, as opposed to it being all blackness. I've been really kind of going through this area willy-nilly. I've probably passed a number of interesting things already kind of along the way that I didn't see. Perhaps some of the viewers have seen it, or perhaps I've been spending too much time just kind of looking where I'm going and running away from creepers to really get a good look at this area. It does look like there's some other little points of moonlight kind of coming down through some holes in the ceiling, I believe. But with the speed, I can avoid most of the bad guys. And with the strength and this nice axe, I can two-shot, oops, most of the normal enemies, I think. Thought I saw, oops, crap. Alright, well, I got Feather Falling too. Feather Falling 4, actually. Feather Falling also, of course, is what I originally meant, but then I realized the potential ambiguity. And so I decided to clear it up, because I like to do that. Okay, look at this. I'm not sure what kind of spawners they are. I do want to check it out. I do think it's well enough lit now. Let me make sure nothing else is going to fall on my head. I did have an opportunity at some point in the not too distant past to have like 4 creeper spawners. What are these? This looks like one of the 4-way spawners where there's a zombie, a spider, a creeper, and a skeleton. And I've already got one of those kind of 4-way spawners on lockdown back over in Crystallized. So if I ever do want to make a mob grinder, I could already make one over there. So we'll just go ahead and destroy that. And this seems to be kind of like the opposite of the way that we saw it in Crystallized, because in that area, it was kind of like on the top of a mound. And in this area, it's kind of like down, inset into the ground. I hear a creeper behind me. And kind of covered in leaves to make it a little bit hard to see. And yeah, I'm just running around trying to light things up right now. Okay, I see something over here. It might just be another mushroom. I think it is just another mushroom, actually. Not too many guys behind me. Once again, I can take advantage of the river. Oh, wow. Take advantage of the river in order to lose guys, because most of the mobs cannot travel nearly as fast in the water. Hey, creeper. Alright, I was going to jump onto the side of that, but I guess I'm not going to now. Let's see, how much time do we got on my buffs? 4.5 minutes still. That's pretty good. Let's try to get just right over here. It seems like I'm reasonably safe for the moment. It looks like there's light under the water possibly there, actually. Oh, crap. What was that? That sounds like a trap. It might be a proximity trap, or it might be a trap that, like, used gravel and accidentally got set off by an enderman. That definitely sounded like a trap that went off. I think it was behind this wall, like around to the left. So let's try to go investigate and see if we can see... Darn it. See remnants. I can't even see a way behind this wall right now. Do I want to just go down the waterfall over here? I guess I'll do that. Let's head down here. Doesn't look like there's anything too scary right at the moment. Would like to put down some light. It looks like there's some moonlight right here. It's giving us a tiny bit of illumination. Oh, I see. It wasn't lights underneath the water. It was little bits of moonlight that were peeking in that's giving some light on the water. Okay, that makes sense. Thought it was like behind this wall. This is where I heard the explosions, maybe? I think my commentary picks up in speed as I'm moving more quickly with the speed potion. And I don't have enough data points yet to kind of feel certain about that. But I remember a long time ago reading, I think it was in a book entitled The Spell of the Sensuous, which I don't remember exactly what the title was about. And I actually don't remember a whole lot about the book, except for one anecdote where they were talking about, I think it was like an Aboriginal Australian who was leading some Westerners around, and he was like telling a poem that kind of described a map of the area that they were traversing, and then like at some point they switched from being on foot to like riding in a jeep, and he started telling the poem, telling the story of the place much more quickly, and it was because they were traveling faster, and the story was kind of like in rhythm with the the terrain. And so it almost feels like that same kind of thing, that like if I'm moving faster across the terrain, I need to talk faster in order to keep up with everything that's going on or something. I'm not sure how well I just described. Oops. Okay, apparently there was... I see. I just climbed down some vines and then I destroyed the vines. Brilliant. I was just trying to put a torch somewhere in the wood to get a little bit of light on the top of the tree. Yeah, I feel like something like that. Okay, there is definitely a sea lantern over here as opposed to just moonlight or something. I think there might be soul sand here. It's very hard for me to tell. Let's do this. Probably didn't need to do that because I've got Feather Falling 4, but I don't know. I like to practice that nowadays. Oh, it looks like another area transition. Wow. This is just like, okay, Moonlit Miasma. And this is The Miner's Dream, 43 to 45. I think I've seen that already. I want to check my notes. Hold on. Miner's Dream. Yes. This was at the end of the cliffs. And so this must be another entrance to Miner's Dream. Yeah, I remember the look of this place. And I'm not sure if my entrance was over there. I guess we went through a seamless teleporter, so I'm not really sure where I am right now. Okay, not so seamless teleporter. That's what Render calls them. He calls them seamless teleporters, but they're not very seamless. All right, alrighty. That rant is over. Okay, so Miner's Dream connects over here. I'm going to add that to my notes really quick. Wow. Oops. Okay, I've got that in my notes. This is a cool looking area. We didn't really take a look at it, but I said I was doing areas in order now. And I guess that one would actually come right after this one, because this one's Emerald. Moonlit Miasma is Emeralds 37 to 40? No, this is 43 to 45. I don't remember offhand what was 41 and 42. It might have been the one that had like a dragon in the title. Anyway, there's a lot of connected areas at this point. And so I can imagine, just from Render's point of view, you want the player... I'm being a very thorough player because I'm trying to find all the emeralds, but I've seen a lot of people who are just going for the wools, and so they won't explore all of the areas as thoroughly. And given the kind of open world nature of this map, it might be the case that people aren't exploring to find all of the connections, and so you need enough connections among areas, even kind of the latter areas that would be kind of towards the end of the map. You need enough connections among them so that the less thorough explorers will still be able to find all the areas if they're just going for the wools. And so I can imagine that the teleporter and then some of these connections are, I don't know, like somewhat gratuitous ways to just make sure that the later areas are linked so that players will definitely be able to find all of the areas by the end. I really hadn't thought about in terms of map design, kind of the challenges that the map maker has in that regard in an open world map to make sure that things that are, you know, quote unquote far away from spawn eventually get found, even if the player doesn't go kind of like all the ways you might expect that they're going to go if they explored everything. Not sure how well I explained all that, but hopefully you get the idea. In any case, I think it's probably a good thing that Render did in order to multiply connect all of these areas. Alright, we killed a bunch of bad guys. I'm still just kind of lighting things up randomly, willy-nilly, and hoping that I will discover some more interesting things to see. I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess that little area connection is an interesting thing to see. My head is so far down that I could really walk into like a hornet's nest of creepers. Well timed, if I'm not careful. So let's back up and try to pick off a few of the bad guys. Got Infinity on the bow. Got Unbreaking 3, so it's going to last a long time. So I can afford to just kind of like stand back and snipe everybody. And obviously I've got enough food. That's going to keep me going for a while. I took 4 stacks of torches, but they're going very quickly. I guess I ran out of speed and strength, and I brought all these potions, and these are actually very easy to replace. The speed, just from killing witches, I still have like, I don't know, more than a dozen bits of sugar. And strength, I killed tons of blazes, and I have like stacks upon stacks of blaze powder. Both for running kind of the potion machine or whatever. What's it called? Potion stand. As well as for making strength potions. And so, yeah. I feel like those resources are almost infinite. And could be infinite if I, you know, found some spawners or, oops, decided to put a little bit more work into it. And so I'm happy to just drink these potions kind of, not necessarily all the time, but kind of like most of the time as I'm exploring around at this point. Because we're getting late in the map, and I would love to keep this series under, oh crap, okay, let's eat. Under 100 episodes, because, I don't know, 100 episodes is a lot to ask people to watch, even if they're enjoying it. At some point, all good things must come to an end. And while I'm still, I've got 10 of 16 wolves, so we still have a whole lot left in this map, and I'm excited to do what is left. It is nevertheless the case that I don't want it to last forever, and so if I can use some potions to make things potentially go a little bit quicker, I think that's probably a good thing. And it's also just good variety in terms of kind of speeding things up and giving me the opportunity to make random comments about how running faster with speed potions seems to cause me to commentate faster and all these types of things. Okay, it seems like there's a lot of nothing in this area. It's kind of just a big area that, you know, occasionally... Oh, I hear a creeper. Not sure where he was, but let's just run. Yeah. A big area that occasionally has waterfalls and different things that connect, but I guess I found like 1 or 2 chests, and I probably already went by 1 or 2. Ooh, do you see this? There is a 3x3 bit of some other kind of blocks here. Let's... Alright, that was the wrong thing to do. Let's do this. I can stand here. And there is a hallway here with a... This is completely the wrong way to do this. How do I want to do this? Here's a better idea. Haha. That's still not great, but it'll work. Oh, it's an emerald! Hey! Alright. We found our first emerald in this area, emerald number 38. I'm running low on torches, so I think I should try to make my way back to one of the entrances or exits. I guess the shortcut teleporter that we started the episode is or no, we didn't start the episode there. I've gotten all turned around in this area. I've been moving very quickly. And as a result, it's like my brain hasn't had time to fit it all together in my head. And I also just kind of like haven't had a chance to stand back and see enough of it to fit it together in my head, I suppose. Hopefully it'll be better after I do some editing of the video footage. I can potentially see where I've been and where I'm headed. But for now, let's try to somewhat follow... Oh boy! Some torches where I can see... Oh, okay, I know where I am now. Right. Okay, so the, teleporter back is right through here. Ah, it did it to me again! Crap, crap, crap. Yuck. Seamless teleporter, once again, did not work. This time... Okay, kind of in the floor over here. And I guess the monument is right through here. I'm going to report this to Render. I know someone else reported it as well, and he's already made some changes to potentially fix the map, so hopefully that's fixed. That's quite dangerous. I need to make sure anytime I'm going through that hallway that my health is healed up, so if I start suffocating, I have a chance to try to heal myself. Alright, in any case, since we're here on camera and at the monument, and I have emerald number 38... I believe 36, 37, 38 of Moonlit Miasma goes right here. Let me sort my inventory and we'll head back. Back to Moonlit once again. Let's drink a potion of swiftness, like so, and a potion of strength, like so. And I still am pretty happy with the idea of just kind of, I don't know, wandering around this area a bit. I think the original entrance is back over in this direction. And so let's try kind of heading back over towards that for the moment. I like the fact that there's kind of a river running through it kind of the whole way around, because I feel like if at any point I'm getting surrounded by enemies, I can just hop into the river and then use my depth strider to get away much faster than the enemies can chase me. So that gives me kind of a lot of confidence to just kind of run through most places. But I'm just kind of adding light. I kind of have my head down once again, and so I'm still not getting a good look at the area. But I think this will be valuable. I think after one more run through like this, where I add light to various places, and try to look, it looks like there's some light over here, for example. Try to look for spots that are lit up that might be of interest. Oh, okay, I see. I think I actually saw this once before. This chest over here? Yeah, because there's some torchlight over here already. Oh, yeah, I've already gotten this chest, actually, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Since I happen to have a lot of inventory space, I will take the arrows just in case at some point I am back to my mending bow, which doesn't have infinity on it, and need them. But yeah, I feel like after I have this area more lit up, we'll be able to just kind of like get up high against one of the walls and kind of look around again and see what else there is to see. So against this back wall where there was the glass and the lanterns is where the area transition to the levitation place was. Right, okay, and I'd forgotten about this. Here are... Right, okay, there's a cave down there. There's going to be something down there that I probably want to check out. It does have spider webs, so I'm not too thrilled about that. But let's just kind of light up the whole area around it, and then we can get into it, hopefully. Hey, buddy. Oh, crap. I really like having knockback on melee weapons and or punch on bows, because knocking enemies back is awesome. Okay, so at this point, I think it's reasonably safe to try to go down into that cave area. If there's too many cobwebs, I might have to, I don't know, craft myself a sword. I think I just saw a spider spawn. Oh yeah, there's too many cobwebs. I might be able to use a water bucket though, but I might have to get a sword in order to feel good about this area. There's lots of spiders spawning in there. There must be multiple spider spawners. And also, this might be a moonlit hole. The last moonlit hole that kind of like led somewhere quote-unquote interesting ended up being a trap. And so I'm worried that this place might just be a trap and might not be a thing to find, but we gotta look. Gotta check things out. And so I'm gonna just do something like that. Not too concerned about, what do you call? The soul sand. I have a speed potion, so that kind of negates the soul sand a bit. Let's get some light in here. There's a spider spawner. And it does seem like, if I do like that, yeah, that'll break some more of the cobwebs. I think I feel safe enough going into here. Still a lot of cobwebs. Let's try to knock them out with my whatchamajigget. Okay, I see more cobwebs. Water bucket hoe. That actually works pretty well, doesn't it? Water bucket hoe as opposed to lava bucket hoe. Thank you, Zisto. I'm stealing your... I steal a lot of things from Zisto. Zisto's got some good stuff. It's worth trying to steal from. Trying to borrow from, I think, is probably better. Not stealing, per se. Not taking things away from him. Okay, I think we're out of spots. Is there anything, like, can you use an axe to break a cobweb? I don't even think you can. I can make a, like, wooden sword or a stone sword, but I need to chop down a tree, so let me go do that really quick to get some wood. Okay, I crafted myself a couple of stone swords. There was a skeleton shooting at me over here, but he is dead now. And I'm just going to leave the stone swords on the bar where I had the instant health potion. And I don't think there's any creepers coming after me right now, so I'm not going to bother kind of like closing off the way behind me or anything crazy like that. I guess it's not crazy. It could be sensible. But let's check out what's down here. It's going downhill. Okay, there's a chest. Could be good things. I need to be wary of the fact that there could be gravel next to some of these cobwebs, and I could set off an update trap. I hear lots of spiders, but don't see them yet. Okay, there they are. Neat. All the protection on my armor means I'm not taking a whole lot of damage from the cave spiders. So that's nice. Let's continue to top off my health as I try to go in here, because there's really no reason not to. I see a number of people play this map, and I don't know, like food, even in the early game, like there's lots of zombie flesh to go around. Like food is not particularly at a premium, and so my advice is just like almost always like keep your health topped off. And I see a bunch of people who don't seem to subscribe to that philosophy, and I think it hurts them. And so my recommendation, if you're playing this map, well, if you're playing this map and you're watching this, you probably already finished the map on your own or something, but I would say keep your health up. Top off your food bar whenever you can. Where are all these spawners? I want to find them, so I don't have to listen to all these spiders. Okay, here's a spider. Hey, buddy. There's a spawner. Hey, buddy. Ouch. Okay, the bow durability has been holding up quite well, so I'm happy about that. I don't think this is a trap. Yeah, I think I can just break this cave spider spawner. And I think it's a dead end back here. Yeah, okay, I feel good about that. Okay, so that's one taken care of. And it looks like the chest is over here, but before we do the chest... Oh, my speed just wore off. That's actually fine. Don't really need speed in these kind of cramped quarters. I think I see a couple of cave spiders I can shoot right there. And then let's get some more light in here. Oh, crap. You surprised me, spider. Oh. Oh, I don't have strength anymore. I was like, why are you taking so many hits to kill? And that's a good reason why. Okay. But yeah, that's still not a huge threat. I can't even see... There's probably a spider or two in here. There we go. Can't exactly see where they are through the webs, but I just figure if I fire arrows randomly, I should probably kill some guys. Alright, I'm aware that my health is a little low, so we'll do that. Are there multiple cave spider spawners down here? No, I think there's just one. Oh, there he is. Okay, that is down. Let's break the spider spawner. I don't see any like enchanted books or any good drops that they got. But let's go ahead and heal up my pick, hopefully. Okay, I think maybe that is all the threats in here. And so given how well guarded it was, let me also go ahead and switch to this sword, and then I can repair the two of them together for a little bit of extra durability if I need to. I don't expect this would be a trap because this seemed to be guarded as though it were good loot. Yeah, and I don't see anything else here that looks scary. Thunder Jabber. So earlier there was like Nibel Jabber, which kind of sucked. Sharpness 3, looting... Or Sharpness 5, looting 3, unbreaking 10. That still does not seem very good. Yeah. All the loot in this area so far has been pretty underwhelming. I can't imagine ever using this for anything, so I'm just going to leave it here. So yeah, maybe I'll leave a comment on the forum thread that so far the loot in this area. I'll wait until I get a little bit more. I've only seen like 3 loot chests, but this is a pretty late area. And I guess, I don't know, I have better gear and more potion supplies than I did when I was first going into Forlorn Legacy. But Forlorn Legacy had way better loot than anything I found here thus far. So in any case, we kind of completed that little bit. I think I'm going to put bricks, oops, just kind of across the entrance just to remind me that I've already kind of completed that portion. And I don't know, I feel like I've been kind of wandering and babbling for a while, so maybe we're getting near the end of the episode. Is there anything, let's try to, before we finish up an episode, let's try to get some kind of high view on this area. So I just climbed up a little ways. I believe that's the back hallway that we originally climbed up from kind of across the wall over here that had the entrance to the levitation place. Over here is the waterfall, that's the teleporter back. Somewhere over here is where the entrance is, but I can't really see any of it because there's all these trees in the way. I think we might have found the place where I'm going to break out the flint and steel and burn down the entire forest. So I think maybe next time I will bring a bunch of flint and steel to this area, and just try to burn down all the trees. All the trees need to go, and then we'll actually be able to like see some of this area without all the trees in the way. So I guess you can look forward to that. I was just going to climb over here and see if I could possibly get a little bit of a better vantage point for anything else over here. Yeah, I lit up a bit over there. Yeah, that's where I came across originally to get over to that spot. All right, but I'm starting to get a sense of this area. In any case, darn it. I'm still not great at that, but it's kind of less important right now since I've got the feather falling in the boots and all kinds of great armor. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day and that you will look forward to tomorrow's episode of Myriad Caves, assuming that I've gotten to the point where I'm like, once again, like 20 days or 20 episodes ahead. I've been uploading daily, and since I'm so far ahead, I'll be able to keep uploading daily. But I hope you look forward to the next day's episode. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon, assuming that I don't die once again. The last time I teleported over here, I ended up in the wall once again. That I don't die as a result of, yeah, this crazy teleporter thing. All right. See you guys later.